Today, I'm ranking every right fielder in Major League Baseball from elite all the way to below average. Let's see who comes out on top. But first, I want to give a quick shout to today's sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook. It is officially football season, and I can't think of a better way to kick things off than with an exciting deal from DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NFL. For new customers out there, all you have to do is bet $5 on any NFL wager, and you'll instantly receive $200 in free bets. Plus, with same-game parlays, you'll be able to combine multiple bets from the same game with a chance for even bigger winnings all season long. When I'm going out and making bets, I'm using DraftKings Sportsbook. It's the best app out there. And don't worry, if DraftKings Sportsbook isn't available in your state, you can still get involved in the action with daily fantasy contests through DraftKings. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now, and new customers use code GiraffeNeckMark. You will receive $200 in free bets instantly when you place a $5 wager on an NFL game. That's promo code GiraffeNeckMark at DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings has so many ways to make watching sports more fun. Download the app, link in description. Thank you to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. Ooh, Adolis Garcia. He's actually really good, and I think he doesn't get enough credit. That being said, I think he goes in the good tier. Alex Verdugo is another one of these really good right fielders. Plays pretty solid defense, is a doubles machine, and you know I love a good double, and I think he's just straight up a good ball player. So for me, Alex Verdugo goes in that good tier as well. Ooh, Anthony Santander. Santander is a really solid hitter, like very underrated, but defensively he's not that great. That being said, he's still better than average. He is still a good right fielder, so you know we're putting him in this good tier, which is getting pretty crowded right now. Aristides Aquino. Ooh, very disappointed by the Punisher. Had high hopes, has not lived up to them. He's gonna go in below average. He hits balls really far, he has a cannon of an arm, and he runs fast, but he doesn't do it all together. Avisail Garcia is someone that I thought was definitely in good, but the year he's had in Miami has been absolutely horrible. He simply has to be one of the worst free agent pickups this offseason. So based on this year, he would definitely be below average. But if we're talking about him as a player, I think that maybe puts him in average, but he's also been so bad. I think I gotta put Avisail in below average. He might just stink. Cal Mitchell, pump for you. You got your Major League debut this year, but there's not a whole lot there. So for Cal Mitchell, we gotta put him in below average. I'm sorry, Pirates fans. Good win against the Mets, though. Love me some Chuck Nasty, but maybe that was the Chuck Nasty of the past. Charlie Blackmon right now is just an older version of himself, and that is a pretty average right fielder. I ranked Dalton Varsho in the catcher spot, but he's now playing right field because Corbin Carroll's come up and played great in left. Love me some Corbin Carroll. Dalton Varsho is straight up a really good player. Besides the fact that he can catch and also play the outfield, he's played great defensive outfield. He's swinging the bat well. Dalton Varsho is one of the most underappreciated players in all of baseball. Drew Waters came over to the Royals in a Braves trade, and in that teeny tiny sample, I think average is where Drew Waters belongs. Gavin Sheets can really hit, but he is not a right fielder. He looks horrendous out there. He should be playing first base or DH, but the White Sox are dumb, and they do need some offense. If we're strictly talking about him in right field because his bat is good and his defense is bad, I'm dropping Gavin Sheets in average. Hunter Renfroe is low-key a very solid player. The dude absolutely mashes at the plate whenever he's healthy. Been one of the few good players on the Brewers this year offensively. I gotta put Hunter Renfroe in good. These guys are so close they can have all-star years, but right now they are just in that next tier below it. Joey Meneses, Joey Bonds we call him around here. If you guys see what Joey Meneses has done since being called up as a 30-year-old rookie, look at my guy Joey in 31 games, 7 homers, 339 average, 368 on base, 935 OPS, 165 OPS plus. He's really more of a first baseman, but they're playing him in right now, and I'm throwing Joey Meneses in good. Let's show Joey Bonds some love. Juan Soto is absolutely elite. I don't care what you think. What's funny is how everyone's talking about how poorly Juan Soto's playing. He's actually still playing above average. It's just not Juan Soto levels that we're used to. In what's considered to be his down year, he has an 866 OPS with a 406 on base. Yeah, Juan Soto's elite. If you say he's anything else but elite, I'm ready to throw hands. Ooh, where do I put Kyle Tucker? He's so good. Is he elite? Is he an all-star? I think I gotta put Kyle Tucker in all-star right now. Don't think he sneaks into elite, but oh man, he's so close. He is exactly what I would consider right on the fringe because he absolutely mashes. He plays a really solid right field, and I think he is one of the more underrated players in the league. What do you guys think of Kyle Tucker? Do you think he belongs in elite or all-star? Let me know in the comment section. Lars Nootbaar. Noot! Oh, Noot's going in elite, of course. Have you seen Lars Nootbaar? Nootbaar's the definition of elite. No, actually, I'm gonna put Nootbaar in good. He's a good outfielder. He's a good right fielder. I'm a big fan of Lars Nootbaar. Also, it happens to be Lars Nootbaar's birthday. Happy birthday, Lars. Max Kepler, I had such high hopes for. Everybody remember that graphic they tweeted out comparing Max Kepler to Aaron Judge and saying they were the same? Freezing cold takes alert. Max Kepler is an average right fielder now. I know he's good defensively, but he doesn't sell it like these other guys above him. I just think the guys above him are better. Do I care about offense more than defense? Yes. Is that wrong? Maybe. I don't know. Sue me. And I truly do think that offense has more value than defense, so offense is better. I think Mikey Shremsky is just average. I know I literally rated him in the last tier list, which was center field, but he's now playing right field. So you know what, Mikey Shremsky in right field, you're average too. Mitch Haniger's a beast. I love Mitch. He's not playing that well, but he's also only played like 38 games because in classic Mitch form, he gets hurt. So maybe this one isn't based off as much this year as just what I think of him as a player, but I do think that Mitch is a good right fielder. Mookie Betts, yep, he is elite. I mean, it's crazy how good Mookie Betts is. Shame on myself for not putting him in my top 10 last year. Mookie Betts is just a top 10 player in the league. He's so incredibly good. I still can't wrap my head around the idea that the Red Sox traded him. Like, he hits, he runs, he fields. What do you not like about Mookie Betts? See, I would love to rile up Philly fans right now and drop Nick Castellanos an average. He's played bad this year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But is Nick Castellanos really an average right fielder? Although even Good's now looking like it's more average. Nick Castellanos is good. I've been thoroughly impressed with Oscar Gonzalez. I feel like rookies around the league, he doesn't get talked about enough. Now, do I think he should be Rookie of the Year? No shot. But he's having a really nice year in his rookie season for the Guardians, and I think that puts him in good, right? Oswaldo Cabrera, this isn't fair because he's really not a right fielder, and he's only had a small sample. I'm gonna put him in average. Probably belongs in below average, but I'll put him in average for right now. I like Oswaldo. I like what I see. He just hasn't put it together yet. That named Randy. Randy is just quietly putting up a all-star caliber season. I'm dropping Randy in the all-star tier. Randy is one of those guys that maybe got overhyped, so you just underrated him now because he's casually putting up like a season of 20 homers, 20 stolen bases with an 800 OPS. Randy's a really good ball player, and I think he belongs in all-star. Ronald Acuna Jr. is not playing at the elite level that he has in the past, so you would put him in all-star probably. But I'm not crazy. Ronald Acuna Jr. is one of the best players in Major League Baseball. Clearly the knee is bothering him. That doesn't stop me though from putting him in elite. Even as a biased Mets fan, Ronald Acuna Jr. is elite. I think Seiya Suzuki's had a really nice first season in Major League Baseball. He seems to be adjusting to the game very nicely. So I guess that's gonna put him in good, which now makes me think that this good tier is more average. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of good right fielders. Like, my average isn't necessarily this is where most of the players are. My average is you're not good, you're not bad. These guys are all good ball players. Now, where I have a hard time is putting a guy like Seth Brown. Bad in the outfield, bad. But he's got some pop, like 21 homers, but he doesn't really get on base that much because he doesn't really hit for average at all. But I think Seth Brown's probably just average. Starling Marte, my boy. I love Starling Marte. I've loved Starling since the beginning. And then the Mets got him, and I love him even more. Real quick, where do you guys think I'm gonna drop Starling in this tier list? If you guessed elite, you're incorrect. If you guessed average, well, you're stupid. Starling Marte is an all-star caliber right fielder. I mean, he made the all-star team this year, and he's continued to play well. He has been huge for this Mets team's success, and I hope he comes back from that hand injury soon because the Mets need him. Starling Marte is an all-star caliber right fielder. You know what, Angels fans? I thought I was gonna put Taylor Ward in average. I really did. But he's had a really nice year. And even though the numbers aren't as great as they once were, I'm gonna put Taylor Ward in good, which makes me think that maybe some of these other guys should go down below a little bit. But Taylor Ward's having a nice year, so Taylor Ward, you going good. For Teoscar Hernandez, he is right on this fringe of good and all-star for me. But I don't know, I like Teoscar a lot. Teoscar's a guy that will have all-star seasons, but I think Teoscar probably belongs in good. The whole country of Canada is gonna hate me, I know it. Last and I guess not least, Victor Reyes is below average. It's the Detroit Tigers. It's a below average team. This is one of the reasons why. Running out Victor Reyes every day in right field is not a formula for success. He's naturally gifted. He's 6'5" and runs fast and he hits the ball hard, but he refuses to walk, doesn't hit for power despite hitting the ball hard. I don't really know what else I can do with Victor Reyes here. In all honesty, probably Oscar Gonzalez goes back down to average, but I like him as a player. I'd love to know what you guys think about my tier list down in the comments section below. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content coming at you. Follow me on all my social media at GiraffeNickMark, links in the description. YouTube recommends you watch this video right here. Give it a click, as well as this is my most recent upload if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.